me now. Alright. I really like this song. It sounds good. Mining away. I don't know what to mine. I'll mine this anyway. In this Minecraft day, so beautiful. Further down, words that I found.
Bitches on the phone, they want to see X. Too many cry-hards, I'd rather see some C-X. Now everybody in the chat spam C-X. C-X, C-X, we are the Purple Army C-X, 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 we are the Purple Army C-X. I am on the block with bikers C-X. We are looking like blind cooks C-X. Top tier pussy grinders C-X. Don't judge us by our looks C-X. Ecto is one of my shooters C-X. Die with a bullet overdose C-X. He's spraying in the hookers C-X. With a cat face diagnosed C-X. Rar's toilet comes in with some C-X. But we skip his songs, it's too C-X. Now I'm hungry for KFC and C-X. Thank you, based toilet, see you later, C-X. Ice Poseidon is not a virgin, C-X. Bitches on the phone, they want it, C-X. Too many try-hards, I'd rather see some C-X. Now everybody in the chat spam C-X. C-X, C-X, we are the Purple Army C-X, 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 we are the Purple Army C-X. My girlfriend dumped me, got no more action. The thought. When he's going down on her doing his tongue thing. What dumb thing, homie? What a bitch. I want you to do this fast. Radar master, call your mom name. Get on your knees and suck his ass while you pledge allegiance to the Purple Army. Ice Poseidon with his top tier green flags, taking over the Twitch game.
How fucking hard is it to... No. Stop flashing that shit. How fucking hard is it?
Listen!
Shut the fuck up.
Everything into what I, got, you know what I mean, into his face.
Ice in the veins, Joe. I mean, that is something that must be spine-chilling to hear for someone like Deji.
I mean, that's the thing, like...
Will it touch Deji, do you think? Because you've known Deji
yeah,
quite well.
I think, like, obviously, Deji's used to hearing, oh, you're going to get destroyed, oh, you're going to get beaten up, but... Hearing a statement like that, I don't care who you are, but it gets you thinking. It gets you thinking,
But we got the camera on right now, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it should be on our gobs. There we go.
Beautiful.
Right,
Wake up,
anyways,
lads.
like I was saying,
I don't understand.
Even the lads behind the scenes are nervous about this, you know what I mean?
They just go, you know what, I think they were going, let's go avant-garde, put it on the side, you know what I mean?
the way I see it with this one, right, is that obviously Deji at no point is he wanting to show any fear. He doesn't want to show, I'm getting affected, but I'm sorry, the confidence that Jake is showing without actually getting petty, getting in, like, showing, like, he's, I don't know.
Disdain.
Yeah, like, being disrespectful. He's not doing any of that.
Yeah.
He's just being confident and composed, whereas I feel like Deji's having to resort to, insulting his family, insulting how he looks and stuff like that, are you triggered, mate? You know, that's what it seems like.
Difficult to do, though.
Jake did say that the things that Deji had said about his family were the driving force behind his training sessions.
Wow.
He says, when I get up at 5 a.m. in the morning and stuff, and I don't want to run, that's what gets me running harder.
Well, we'll have seen him up on the monitors as he's walking from the dressing room.
Fans around the arena.
Well, you heard the shout go up, you can hear the cheers around the arena.
Deji now, the chant is.
Both these fighters comparable in terms of age, 21 obviously. Deji slightly shorter and 15 pounds lighter.
I think the weight is incorrect because when we were at the weigh-in, this is the old weight.
Right.
Jake Paul has lost a lot of weight.
Right.
He is, in my opinion, about the same weight as Deji right now, but they look very different in body shape.
For me, there's no way Deji's 5'10". Sorry, he's shorter than me and I'm 5'9".
Right.
So, no, 100%. There's no way he's 5'10".
Okay.
We might have Statman Davis in here, but we might have some issues with the stats. The point is,
Shout the stats.
I think that these two boys are very evenly matched in terms of height and weight.
And reach by the looks of it.
What I'm going to say is, if this was a bodybuilding contest, Jake Paul would be the winner. Yeah. He came in looking very cut, very defined.
Yeah.
Deji, a little bit thicker. But what I did see from Deji when I've seen him make the strides in his training is his coordination on the pads. Vidal said on our podcast, he's actually more naturally gifted than KSI is in boxing. He's just not as easy to coach as KSI is in terms of listening.
What's going to be going through Deji's head right now? Because he is he's billed as the underdog in this.
Yeah. Well, I think more than anything, it's going to be straight up nerves. I don't care who you are, you feel at least some nerves. And let's remember this, right? Obviously, all of us guys, we've been sitting in this arena, soaking up the atmosphere for hours now. The first time they will get a taste of this is when they walk out. And then they only have a few seconds before they start punching the other geezer. You know what I mean?
The arena will open up in front of them, you hear the noise.
Exactly.
Did you feel it hit you when you walked out?
100%. It's like so much to take in. The fact, little things like you see your family, you see people you know, you see the cameras, you know, the lights, everything.
Your enemies as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot to achieve.
Rounds. Wow, incredible. Keemstar as well.
You got a prediction for this Stephen tries?
Yeah, Dwarf Mamba to come in and steal in the end. He's got it all day, mate.
Okay.
He's actually 5'10" in real life. It's surprising.
We're
That's
just
the analysis of Stephen tries.
We're
Sorry,
just
everyone.
seconds away from the ring walk right now.
Jake Paul is about to enter this arena.
Incredible
It
stuff.
is going to be crazy.
What will the reaction be for Jake Paul
I'm expecting
inside the
some
UK arena? It's going to be absolutely incredible stuff. Jake Paul enters the ring first.
This is it. Enter Jake Paul.
He's never experienced before, like facing someone, being in front of a crowd where it's only you and that other person, basically like fighting to the death. And I've done that over 200 times.
Are you looking for me? Are you looking for blaze in this motherfucker? This ain't no game, dog! Fearless, you playing with the riddles. Welcome to the jungle where you're playing with gorillas. Jump into the rumble and we're breaking down the pillars. Trying to play the hero, there's no way you're coming near us. No way.
You can hear the reaction around the arena for Jake Paul's video there. True Geordie, what are you thinking at this moment?
The anticipation is electric in here right now.
This is the biggest thing that's ever happened on YouTube. The arena goes silent for the entrance.
Coming to the ring first, from the United States of America, Jake Paul!
They certainly know how to make an entrance in the UK, don't they?
Jake Paul doesn't look one bit phased by this at all.
This is performance art at this point.
No, no stress at all.
Oh, yeah. Look at that necklace as well. Look at it. Joe Welly, your thoughts?
I'm just speechless, to be honest. This guy is showing absolutely no fear. I can see, in fact, Deji's mum giving him evil. I was just laughing now. But, wow.
Next guy to come in is Deji. The arena lets out boos for the American.
Got a bit of a nod from Jake.
I saw that, actually. I'll tell you what, they came mobbed up, didn't they? I've never seen so many white jerseys step out.
I think that's Jake Paul's mother saying, "Come on, baby."
Yeah.
She's, you can see the passion.
She's into this.
Yeah, fully.
You can imagine having your parents in your corner will really mean something.
And we await the entrance Comedy Shots gamer.
Michael Buffer sort of hears some news.
Like a monster. Now they can see me coming. And I only came to crush them. Yeah, I can see them running. Get ready for the main destruction. Some of them are easy targets. Anytime that I aim, I got one. But I still stand beat regardless. Get ready for the rain, the top guns. Here for another. Ready, steady, aim. You're looking at the best of the game. Clearing another. Ready, already came. We're gonna withstand the pain. Now I control the crowd like a rock star. And I patrol around like a pop car. And we land down like a helicopter. Everybody up. You're looking at a monster. They see me rolling. Watch me roll up like a monster. You got the pattern off, man. 100%. 2 billion %. That's the thing he doesn't do. He doesn't do it with power. You'll know also.
Just in case this is Michael Buffer inviting those people into the ring right now. Absolutely incredible. This is the...
Ladies and gentlemen, making his entrance to the ring, here comes Deadly.
What is going through this young man's head?
between these two. You can put it with a spoon.
Quite a different demeanour between these two as well, isn't there?
I mean, Jake looks ready to be absolutely unleashed, and
Deji's quite slow walking into that ring, wasn't he?
Huge difference in demeanour, energy, the way that these two fighters are holding themselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Manchester Arena, Upload Events, in association with Maverick Media and OP Talent, proudly present our co-featured contest of the evening. It's mano a mano sports for a combat like the world has never seen. Our officials here at ringside and inside the ring, timekeeper at the bell from the United Kingdom, Steve Bradley. The judges from the United States, Delano Ponce. From Italy, Gino Pizzanino. And
inside.
Across the ring, waiting out of the red corner, wearing red with white trim, 21 years old, standing 5 feet 10, officially weighing in at 79.1 kilograms. Tonight, he comes to the ring, fighting for his fans and family honor from London, England, the Sensation.
That was a hell of an ovation for Deji there.
And a hell of a greeting for Jake Paul. Deji getting the final instructions and encouragement from his team. What can you see over in Jake Paul's corner?
Pure focus. Deji is getting screamed at by his trainers. They're trying to hype him up. Deji looks quite subdued right now, calm. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, but he's very calm.
It's very rare that you see Deji sort of so calm
No,
in this way.
he's normally quite hyperactive character. Jake, on the other hand, is looking ready to roll.
Incredible energy, isn't it, from Jake Paul?
I'm not wanting to blink because Jake has said first round knockout, first round. It's all he's been saying. So you're not expecting this to be a slow start, are you? You're expecting 100 miles an hour.
Usain Bolt pace
No,
out the blocks.
Do not blink. If you're at home and you wanted to see action, I mean, you've definitely already seen it in the last fight, but this one is set to deliver too.
That's the voice of True Geordie there, sitting alongside Joe Weller, who competed last year in the boxing. Joe, your final thoughts before the fight?
I mean, I'm seeing a complete contrast between these two boys.
Deji's not making eye contact,
No,
is he?
Jake is almost prowling the ring, marking his territory as the tank Deji stands in the corner. I mean,
what's going through that young man's
What
mind
are you
right now?
seeing? What are you reading?
for me,
from
I just
Joe?
see Deji's looking at the floor a lot. He's very much within himself. And is it focus? Is it fear?
We're about to find out.
He's listening to his coaches, that's one thing. He's definitely nodding to his coaches a lot. Whereas Jake is not really being instructed that much. Jake's punching himself in the face here. He's getting himself ready for this.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's eye to eye.
Wow. This is all these boys have been thinking about for months.
The co-main event. It's Jake Paul versus Deji the Tank.
Months and months of anticipation build up to this moment. We've watched True Geordie commentate on two of YouTube's biggest young stars. Welcome to Manchester. Incredible.
Jake Paul looks to come right ahead. Deji is going to have to be quick and use that speed we've seen in practice.
That was good.
Jab instantly.
Quite speed, Deji early on.
Yeah, Deji's got some. Vidal said Deji is slick naturally. Good left hook, and he's rocked Deji early. That was a hell of a left hook. Oh, and he follows it up, and he's going straight ahead of the tank. Body shot. 1, 2. Deji swings and misses. Jake Paul with a great left hook to start us off.
Good to reply though there
Oh,
from Deji.
Deji goes with a 1-2. And they clinch, and the ref separates.
Jake pulled him in there pretty quick. He needed to.
Jake reading Deji's eyes. Deji looking to go straight down the middle. And he catches Jake. And Deji catches Jake Paul with a straight left. That was not a part of that game plan for Jake Paul. Right, left, body shot, right hook by Jake Paul.
The minutes tick down, 2 minutes left.
But the tank shakes it off. Keeps his hands up.
The arena chants Deji's name. Will he react to it?
The lads exchange here. A lot of jabs, body shot, Jake Paul unloading. Deji answers with the right hook. And the crowd goes wild. This is a hell of a contest so far.
Every punch for Deji is cheered on by the
Oh,
entire
it's a
arena.
right hook from Jake Paul. Left, right, he's got him in the corner. He's all over him. Deji clinches. And that was a good move from Deji. Jake Paul is bleeding from the nose. It's been a good contest so far. Deji goes with that backhand, and it's answered with the right from Jake Paul.
backs against the ropes.
Jab from both men, and it's a right hook. And Deji answers, and Deji's going for it. Oh, and Deji looks winded here. Jake lands a jab.
I can't tell if Deji's dazed or if he's just trying to get away faster than he actually can.
Exhaustion here, kicking in a little bit. Body shot by Jake Paul.
45 seconds left in the first round.
Deji's white gloves covered with the red blood of Jake Paul's nose. And that was a hell of a left hook, but it didn't land from Deji.
He's got to start landing those if he wants to make an impact on this.
The state of Jake Paul's face, though.
And there's heavy breathing from both men here who are in a fight.
Deji's trainers absolutely screaming at him from behind.
Good answer from Deji. And this is a very even fight. For anyone who... Jake Paul was shouting first round knockout. We are not getting that so far. The first round knockout is not happening. Jake Paul, he's going for it though. And it's answered by Deji, who shows heart.
We'll hear the bell any second.
Oh, this is not what we had in mind. Punchy. Show them what the Brits are made of. Deji did well to answer back and hold his own.
The voice of true Geordie there as we go into the second round.
Jab to Deji's nose, and Deji tries to answer but misses. Jake moving well there.
It's good speed, isn't it, from Deji?
He's in and out, Jake. Good job from Jake Paul. Deji's showing a lot of heart. Jake Paul moves away, and this is not going according to plan. Deji showing some skill.
Deji charged forward towards him there, hit the
And
ropes.
it's a jab by Deji. Jake Paul takes some punishment there.
His face is absolutely ruined.
Left hook by Jake Paul. Looks serious. The crowd chant Deji.
The whole arena are on their feet.
There wasn't a lot of respect before this fight, but they must be winning each other's respect right now.
See that building punch for punch, can't you?
Good job from Jake Paul. He's lining that left up, but Deji is staying with it.
Jake Paul is trying to shape up at the moment, trying to judge what his opponent's going to do.
Both men's families stood at the side. Must be feeling like their kids are doing them proud here. Showing a lot of heart.
No one able to connect with any meaningful punches so far in this round.
Jake Paul going to the body, but bleeding so heavily from his nose.
Confused at this point, it's incredible.
Overhand right from Jake Paul.
What?
Girls wanna have fun. I wanna have some fun. Girls wanna.
Hey, what happened?
First round knockout, and it's definitely not gone that way.
We're about to enter the third round. What does that mean for someone like Jake Paul, who was so confident going
For
into this?
me now, we're looking at fitness levels, guys.
That's right.
This is a 6-round fight, and we're seeing them look very tired in the beginning of the third round. I'll be shocked if this goes all the way. It's about cardio, it's about heart, more than anything else.
A tale of not judging a book by its cover as well, because a lot of people wrote Deji off immediately yesterday. I mean, True Geordie, you came back from the weigh-in and you were saying, I think a lot of people are underestimating what Deji's
I said it,
capable
if
of.
it was a bodybuilding contest, they'd have one winner, but it's not. It's a fight.
Exactly. Shannon Briggs wanders behind the commentary table as round 3 starts off.
Good job from Jake Paul to get us underway. Right hand, Deji swings and misses, and it's a jab from Jake Paul. Oh, and he looks confident now. Right hand, but Jake Paul is smashed in the face by Deji with a 1-2.
Incredible aggression there from Deji.
Deji is very reactive. He reads boxing quite well. This is what Vidal was telling us, and we're seeing it in action now.
You're You're only really left to wonder what Vidal would have done with this fighter if he'd have stayed under his tutelage.
He's doing pretty good so far.
Incredible work.
That jab of Jake is really effective. I think that is what is winning the fight for Jake so far, the jab.
Jake's got this one on point so far, heart-wise, Deji.
Yeah, 100%. But like with that jab, as Jordy says, it just puts you off. It gets you off your rhythm. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't give you a chance to think about what you want to do.
It's an important point to make, is 1 minute is gone in the third round.
Left hook from Jake, and a right arm from Jake. He follows it up with a left straight.
Heard both of those land at the side of the ring here.
Oh, and it's an overhand left from Jake Paul. But he leaves himself open, but Deji cannot capitalise. He's tiring now, Deji. But so is Jake. It's a grueling fight, this.
Both of their hands have gone down quite a bit. Their defence isn't up anymore as they lock up. You can see they're both getting tired at this point, right?
The crowd is so animated. Every fight is different. Every fight so far. People are getting leery.
They lock up. You can see they're both getting tired at this point, right?
The crowd
Deji's corner is absolutely screaming for it.
Deji looks to close Jake down, but Jake moves away well, circling away. Deji against the ropes. Oh, and it's Jake who's in the corner, but he clinches and the ref will separate. The ref is covered in blood here.
Yeah.
That white shirt will not wash out the morning. Right, left, and Deji's getting rounded on, but he answers back with a straight right.
He's going punch for punch here, isn't he? Yeah.
Jake must be impressed with Deji's heart, yeah. He thought he would freestand it, and despite landing repeatedly with that jab, Deji is still there.
Jake's face is absolutely ruined.
Jake must be impressed with Deji's heart, yeah. He thought he would freestand it, and despite landing... This is a hell of a fight, lads. I've got to say, I'm really impressed with both men.
Took the big punches and moved in
That
there, though.
jab of Jake is really doing the damage, though. That's got to be the difference. This is a hell of a fight, lads. I've got to say, I'm really Deji breathing heavy as he has so far. Jab of Jake is really...
I just made eye contact with Deji and his eyes were rolling a bit. Whether that's cardio or the constant jabbing, we don't know.
Oh, and Deji answers with the right, but he misses after Jake lands another jab. That's wild. That was bad intention. That's what
jabbing, we don't know.
He swung and he meant it. He's trying to hit Jake. Deji answers with the right, but he misses.
Of round 3, no one in the arena would have thought at the beginning it would go this far.
Fantastic.
As both guys return to the corner, Jake kind of got the best of that round as well there, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't obviously like energetic as the previous two, but almost a bit of the best of that round as well there, didn't he? It's kind of a 60-40 at the moment, isn't it? Purely on points. Yeah. True Jordy, what are your thoughts?
I feel like we're going to start seeing the cardio really being tested now. Going into that fourth round, I know you train for this, but it's a different thing altogether in scoring and going 60, 70, 80% to when someone's literally trying to take your head off and you're timing Jake. I've got to say, Deji's definitely breathing heavier. Smoking it. In the middle of the fight, we'll see how long he takes it slow. He's still breathing that heavy, Jake. I've got to say, Deji's definitely breathing heavier. Smoking it. In the middle of the fight, Deji loves. Deji loves. Oh, that is a good hook. Good job again from Jake. Right hook.
Available with an impressive 4K UHD display, the Delgi...
He's in trouble here. He needs to move off. He needs to circle out. He's in the corner. Jake's pinned him, and it's damage. It's constant damage. Deji manages to get himself out of there.
Heavy arms though from Deji.
Oh, and it's another jab from Jake Paul.
Deji seems to be having some sort of trouble with his head guard.
Right hook. Deji is getting clobbered now. He needs to make sure he gets those hands up and circle away. He's against the ropes. Another jab from Jake Paul. Deji cannot keep taking this level of punishment.
Puts his arm around the back of Jake Paul again just to get some respite.
Jake Paul, he's in trouble. But he spun him around, and Jake Paul switch. He shakes it off as if it's nothing. Jake picking his shots, and he's pinned Deji into the corner. Deji lands an uppercut there.
Still got 1 minute and a half as well.
Jake pacing himself here, looking to pick the right shot. Deji looking to react, and he does so with the right hand. Oh, and it's an overhand right from Jake. He's got him in the corner. Body shot, swinging. Deji still going though.
Still going, but
there's not much behind the
I
punches,
know, he
is there?
looks like he's very almost sluggish as he moves around the ring.
The energy is sapped from
Yeah,
those muscles.
100%.
And it's a left hook from Jake, followed up with a jab. And it's a body shot. He's got Deji in the body. He's going to the body. He's trying to will him down. Right to the left. Deji's taking a lot of punishment here. The referee looking to step in, but Deji answers with another cut. And they are separated. Credit to Deji, he is still good. The crowd chant Deji. Deji tries to adjust his head guard.
Does he secretly want to breathe though? I feel that that's what it might be more than anything.
This is him wanting a breather.
100%.
It's a good tactic though, to be fair to him.
Jake going to get some tactics from his corner.
Keemstar just shouted, not so easy, is it, Jake?
Not so easy. He's ribbing him.
The crowd are in Deji's corner, but Jake comes straight ahead with a left hook, straight in Deji's face, body shots. Deji answers with a left hook of his own. And that's the end of the round, and that's making these wet boys.
I really do see Deji struggling cardio-wise. He's literally leaning on his coach as he sits down. I don't know, mate.
Can we get a couple of words from
Keemstar.
Oh my god, this is amazing. And Deji is on fire. He's shaking the world. That uppercut in this corner. Amazing. He's going to win this thing.
Keemstar there in the corner of Deji.
Wow, incredible stuff. Jake Paul sits back, and I mean, he will be slightly in shock at this point, won't he, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, when you build it up in your head that your opponent's going to be one way and they're not like that, it can't do anything but throw you off at least a bit. Jake's just got to dig deep now. He probably feels like
This point, because everyone is reacting so well to the way that Deji is led this fight.
I kind of feel sorry for Jake a little bit because he's obviously winning the fight and no one's giving him any credit in the arena, but he's coming for the W, and so far it looks like he might get it unless Deji can do something dramatic, and he's certainly trying.
Just about getting through it at this point.
Oh, good left hook from Deji. Jake Paul caught with a straight as he trying to land that hook. He's trying to pin him into that corner and just dish out the damage.
I think he's doing quite well so far.
Yeah, Deji not really circling out. And to the body again, Jake Paul. He's hammering that body of Deji. Deji holding on.
can't help but respect the way Deji's fighting back though. At no point is he accepting defeat, which 100% respect.
The voice of Keemstar in the background there, just yelling up and left.
Jake Paul swung with bad intentions and he lands with the left into the body. He's got Deji hurt here. Deji is rocked, without a doubt. Jake Paul's going to work and he's looking for the big punch to end this. Can he get it? The referee's going to step in for us. The towel has been thrown in.
The towel?
The towel has been thrown in by Deji's corner, and Jake Paul is your winner.
Wow, no one expected that here in the Manchester Arena. But what a fight we had.
Amazing. Wow. Jake Paul on the ropes, hands in the air. Unbelievable scenes here.
Deji's team surrounding him as well.
Deji can barely stand, bless him. What an effort from the young man. He's got everyone's respect in this. Both men struggling to stand. They are exhausted.
Neither fighter has approached the other yet. You can see there's bad
100%.
blood between the two. As True Geordie goes to step into the ring.
I mean, people may say some things about the towel getting thrown in, but at the end of the day, the corner was just looking after their man. Like, it's what they got to do at the end of the day. Deji didn't give up. Deji didn't stop fighting. Can't help but respect it, but you know, Jake was winning the fight.
Well, see True Geordie stepping into the ring now. Joe. That was pretty brutal to watch, wasn't it?
Unreal. I mean, obviously, it felt like from the opening bell, Jake Paul's face was busted up, but didn't stop him. He picked Deji apart, didn't phase him too much being busted open, but the deserved winner, you've got to give it to him.
Absolutely incredible, yeah.
And how would this now play on Logan and KSI's minds?
Well, True Geordie waits in the ring. By the way, Logan is coming towards the ring.
Minimal difference. But one thing that is different, I would say, is that 4-inch reach advantage for Logan.
Absolutely incredible.
But the thing is, when they haven't been boxing long enough to make that kind of advantage pay, I don't know how much of a difference it'll make.
I mean, this is the thing though, I feel like in mine and JJ's fight, him having that big reach over me really helped him out, because his whole game plan was about keeping me away with that jab. And now that Logan's arms, they're longer than JJ,
and to be honest,
is he going to be able to
when I
implement
met Logan, the one thing I did think was like, Jesus, his arms are big. For a guy who isn't that heavy, he's a well-built kid. Like, he's
incredible.
When you look at MMA fighters, people who are huge for that weight class, like Chris Weidman as a middleweight, literally Logan Paul is built like that. Like, he's huge for that weight category.
However, like we've seen throughout all the other fights, appearance
can be deceiving.
It just can. It just
A
can.
beautiful
Like,
person can go down in the ring.
there we go. I mean, like, the thing is, the skill, that's the thing well, it's the biggest thing for me. That experience that JJ has, not just in boxing, but in being coached by Vidal Riley.
Yeah. And not only that, whenever JJ told me, he's like, I performed the crowds who booed me, who hated me, I didn't get affected. Last time, he was being booed. This time, he's going to be cheered. So there isn't even that for JJ to worry about. I just feel like Logan's going to have to do a hell of a lot to take that confidence away from JJ. And it might mean that in the first round, he's going to go and hit him hard to get that respect.
Do you think we're going to see another side of KSI tonight? Because with all due respect to Joe, he didn't have to dig as deep as maybe we would have wanted him to in order to get through that.
Honestly, I do think so. I mean, obviously, let's face it, I didn't really test JJ to the maximum. Logan,
you hit him a few times though. Can I ask, when you hit him, what was the reaction you see?
His eyes did this. The little taps I got on him, they weren't anything special, but when I did get him, I did see a little bit of panic, but, you know, nothing that we can really grasp much from him, in my opinion.
We're 20 seconds away
from Logan,
the first of the ring walks being announced here. This is absolutely huge. Welcome to the biggest event in YouTube
history, mate.
Yeah.
Let's have it, boys.
This is crazy.
Unreal.
True Geordie, Joe Weller, Lawrence McKenna, you're about to see a huge fight between KSI and Logan Paul.
Here we go.
When people are tweeting at you, you can't do shit about it. You have to accept the fact that people hate you. 20,000 people hating me.
Stick it on them. Put it up again, wicked on them. Everybody acting like they on it. They don't really want it, I'm stealing from them. Stick it on them. Put it up again, wicked on them. Everybody acting like they on it, but they don't really want it. We got that lethal. Got that. Got that lethal. We got that. Watch us review. We got that stamina. Got that animal. Got that sequel. They say it's coming. Watch this way. We don't believe you. We got that lethal. Weapon. Careful how you speak. We'll be coming down in seconds. Lethal. Weapon. Coming down in seconds. They don't really want it with the new speed.
Round 2 is a bit of a show, and then round 3 is the knockout. That's what.
Manchester, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Now coming to the ring from the United States, it's Logan, the Maverick Paul!
better look, isn't it? This is suddenly very different inside the arena. Logan with his name emblazoned across the back. We hear it's going to be a couple of minutes until KSI enters the ring. So Logan's got quite the weight in there. What do you make of him?
Just had Logan's dad come up and thank me for the interview, which was nice of him.
It's,
wow. Interesting. One of the socks is longer than the other for Logan. Is that to do with an injury or something?
rough. What is it? Yeah.
I did hear he had a knee injury a while back.
He is built like a brick, though, isn't he?
Oh, he's a big boy.
As one of his trainers fixes his hair,
his physical structure, his skeletal structure is just bigger than JJ. He's just, his wrists, his arms, everything about him is just bigger.
And he's worked around that, hasn't he? He's made that even bigger than it was.
I mean, but can he make it work?
He looks like an athlete, lads. He looks like a born athlete.
Absolutely.
You don't see lads like Logan Paul kicking around, do you know what I mean?
We hear that JJ is close to his ring walk now. Always one to make a late entrance.
Making his opponent wait. Mind games, he never stops.
Those thoughts tick around, tick, 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 tick. What music will he enter to?
It's got to be his diss track, surely.
Let's see. He's got so many tracks to pick from.
Yeah. Odd Point is a tune, though.
It is, yeah.
Logan looking very focused, that's what I would say. There's no messing.
It's funny when you see the international flags, isn't it? Suddenly you realise there's whole sets of people behind each of these two huge YouTubers. Both of them representing very different sides to the UK and the US.
Here comes KSI.
Walk the wall, motherfucker. No, look your back. Focus on taking control of the map. Forever we ride at the control of the camp. Rolling and you hear the roll of the camp. Marching in numbers from oldest to youngest. These moments are golden. We hold them on brother. Come and we go. We got soldiers among us. The fastest, the hardest, the boldest, the strongest. Legacy. We're building legacy. We got no empathy for the enemy. We got elements, we got remedies. We're like elephants with our memories. Never back down, better back up. Get our backs down, we get back up and get back round. You get back up, go against us, that's your bad luck. August 25th, mark my words, that motherfucker is going down. I don't play this bitch. I don't play. What you learn?
Oh yeah, I'm going knock him out. Really? Yeah. Oh yeah. He's getting knocked out.
It's ring walk time for KSI.
And now, making his entrance to the ring, here comes the Nightmare KSI!
It's Eddie, boy. Everything is on point. Crabs are looking Gucci. Job is all I want until it suits me.
good time. Is it 3 in a row for Vidal tonight? KSI enters the ring.
The belt enters with him.
Wow. This is it. All the hype. All the beef. Down to this moment, boys and girls.
The entirety of the UK was waiting for this moment.
Yep.
That mask is sinister.
He really does look like a nightmare, doesn't he? Yeah. But will Logan Paul find him a nightmare tonight?
That Union Jack robe shines bright with all those sequins.
Or will the Maverick? It's a prick.
What a Union flag though, right? What a Union
I
flag.
love it, mate.
Yeah.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Manchester Arena, Upload Events, in association with Maverick Media and OP Talent, present the main event of the evening. 6 rounds of boxing for the U2 World Championship. Your international officials at ringside, timekeeper at the bell from the United Kingdom, Steve Bradley. The judges from the United States, Delilah Ponce. From Italy, Gino Piccinino. And the third judge, also in charge of the action in the ring, your referee from the United Kingdom, Gareth Morris. And now, the officials are ready, the fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. Fight fans, are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions. Officially weighing 190 pounds from the United States of America, America's #1 YouTube star, actor, recording star, video superstar, making his YouTube boxing debut, the challenger, Logan Maverick Paul!
It's a mixed reception, it's fair to say.
And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner with his trainer Vidal Riley, wearing the Union Jack colors. He's 25 years old, 6 feet tall, officially weighing in at 84.9 kilograms. He's the UK's #1 YouTube social media superstar from Watford, England, the reigning, defending, undisputed YouTube boxing champion of the world, the Nightmare, KSI.
Face is sadistic. Wow. Drink it in like JJ is. What a showman.
Logan turned his back on JJ at that point. What a chiseled back it is as well, mate. He looks like he could be on stage bodybuild without that. Massive.
JJ's nothing to be sniffed at either, though, as the whole arena take their seats nervously to see what the result will be. 6 rounds, 3 minutes each. Your final thoughts before we get going, True
That
Geordie?
ready to rumble sends shivers up the spine of everyone here. Both fighters are ready. All the talking's done. It all comes down to this. Who can really fight?
Joe?
At this point, you just got to think what is going through their heads. JJ, he looks relaxed, he looks calm, he's done this all before. Logan, he's trying to soak it in as well. Looking into the crowd, he's actually having a bit of a word with the sidemen.
Okay, lads, when I say break, stop punching, step back. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands. If I want to give you a break, I can give you a standing aid. Just box, just box. Listen, this is going out to millions, so I expect you to conduct yourself respectfully to each other and to me.
There's no breaking. There's no breaking. Logan is eye to eye with JJ.
Both these guys so incredibly in the moment.
I can't believe it's finally happening, lads. I'm in shock.
After months of waiting, It's KSI versus Logan Paul live from Manchester. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. The voice of True Geordie, Joe Weller, Lawrence McKenna, taking you through the action.
Logan complaining about the slipperiness of the floor.
Wow.
JJ looking for opening straight away, trying to get a read on Logan. Logan going to the body, JJ going back to the body. Logan extending that jab out. Although he's throwing it with the arm a lot there, he's not really putting his body into it yet. Logan looking for a counter when JJ comes in.
JJ's stance has changed even since the last time we saw him out in the ring.
Logan lands a jab and smiles at JJ. A lot of respect given early on from the lads. Logan not really landing with the jab though.
JJ's incredible evasion of two huge...
He's talking to him.
Oof.
JJ's talking to him already.
Wow.
Oh, and it's answered by Logan Paul.
JJ knew he needed to wrap up there.
The game of possum, you know. Who goes first? Good job to the face by JJ. Logan nods in appreciation.
The
Goes to
Americans
the body.
out shouting the rest of the arena.
And it's a big right hand by Logan, but JJ shakes it off. Tries to answer back with a jab. And it's a double jab by Logan Paul.
JJ's got to do something.
This jab of Logan has proven quite effective in the first couple of minutes. And it's a big overhand right by Logan Paul. And he smiles and he laughs at JJ. Follows it up with the jab.
That reach is making all the difference right now, isn't it?
And it's the reaction speed. Logan looks very confident now. And he's answering. JJ tries to answer back. JJ goes to the body. He loves those body shots, does JJ.
He'll try and get into those as often as he can during the 6 rounds.
Logan looking, laughing at JJ, trying to get into the head of JJ.
Exchanging smiles.
He's got his hands down this Logan.
Wow.
And this is something we don't usually see against JJ. Confidence. A lot of self-confidence from Logan Paul early on.
JJ smiles.
Something that in your fight, Joe, was the opposite. You sort of went inwards, whereas Logan definitely seems to have that confidence.
Logan Paul is a different beast, and I think we are seeing it here. His confidence.
Wow. Logan Paul smiles still.
British arena responds to the chanting Americans.
Oh no.
Logan taunting him.
Taunting JJ, landing the jab, questioning. Logan looking very relaxed here, but one punch can change everything. And it's a big right hand by Logan Paul. JJ getting hit. Oh my God. Logan Paul is smashing JJ. He's got to answer. That must have taken some of the confidence from JJ.
JJ says, bring it on. Absolutely bring it on.
JJ welcomes it, but still, you don't want to take too many more of them. As round one goes to Logan Paul. Without a doubt, that was a Logan Paul round one.
This is a massive talk here from Vidal Riley in KSI's corner, isn't it?
Because JJ preys on people going straight ahead and playing into his game the way Joe did.
Yeah.
What Logan is doing is standing on his spot, picking his shots wisely, and actually going skill for skill against JJ.
Absolutely.
And so far, he's had the advantage. Will his gas tank allow him to keep throwing all those punches?
This is playing out so differently to the fight we saw before. Joe, your face is telling a whole story, really.
Literally, like, I question whether Logan will be able to hold his nerve, and that is honestly what I think JJ was counting on. Getting inside Logan's head, making him fear KSI, and it hasn't happened at all.
If JJ was going to have any advantage, in especially that first round, because he's done this before, Logan now's got round one behind him. That's surely got to make him be more relaxed, growing confidence a little bit.
Both of them have felt the weight of the other fighters' punches at this point as well, so they know what they're going into.
JJ is desperate to get out there and get another round back.
He wants to make up for it.
Logan relaxed, and I think the taunting worked quite well for Logan.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Paul emblazoned across his stomach. This arena's split, isn't it?
JJ now coming to even the odds and turn this into a bit of a battle. JJ's got to close that distance.
JJ nodding at him as the referee breaks them up.
The jab. Oh, and it's a right hook. Left hook rather, by Logan Paul, but it didn't do too much damage. That jab of Logan is really proving to be vital so far. And a good right, by KSI. and he's really going with anger now.
Is getting angry going to benefit him though? Or is it going to make him lose?
I think he's just trying to win the respect back because he feels like he's lost that first round. Wow, this is getting serious here.
He swings again in wild. JJ used to go into beast mode. Is it going to go the same this time?
I'm impressed with Logan's ring generaling here so far. He's calm in there. KSI looking to come inside, but every time he comes near, he's getting touched up by Logan Paul, who smiles and licks his gum shield sadistically.
Logan seems to
enjoy this. Logan's enjoying this.
It's sick and twisted in a way.
JJ showing that energy now still though.
A lot of talking to each other. It's fascinating stuff here. From two amateurs who haven't had a lot of fights, showing their confidence to talk to each other mid-fight. And it's a left and a right from Logan Paul. Shook KSI. The jabs landed repeatedly. Oh, and it's a miss from both fighters, and it is getting wild.
JJ's arm wrapped around the back of Logan Paul there as he missed a big right
Just
hand.
over a minute left in the second round.
Has JJ landed a significant punch yet though?
I don't believe so, no. So if this does go to points, then it's
It's a good jab from Logan again. And JJ goes over the top, but he just misses. Good head movement from Logan Paul. The Maverick showing good signs early on here. You can never write off JJ though, ever. We've seen one punch can change everything for this guy. He hits hard.
No, he doesn't.
Logan, again with the jab. That reach advantage that KSI had last time, not in his favour this time.
And you can see...
Oh, and a big right from JJ, but Logan answers back with a couple of his own. And JJ smiles, but gets clipped in the face with a jab as he smiles. JJ welcomes it on.
Is there going to be a flurry of punches towards the end here?
Oh, I believe these boys are going to throw it down even more as this goes on.
I feel like JJ needs to get in there.
And it's well slipped by Logan and answered. That reach advantage is just so important. And the boys, a punch after the bell from KSI. People will not be happy at that.
People getting angry.
Jake Paul
Jake's
in the ring. Everybody needs to calm down.
Everyone needs to hold their nerve here.
This is how serious it is. They're playing for keeps. This isn't just a fight. People at home know there's millions of subscribers, a whole viewership on the line. Everyone, they've built this fan base on being number one.
This
is important to them.
Yeah.
So important. I mean, brand.
JJ's trying to take it the way that he wants it to go. He wants to get inside Logan Paul's head
so
here.
So far, guys, 2 rounds to 0.
Yeah, absolutely.
The thing that I think we're seeing as well, like I mentioned in the video I made, JJ's technique to get inside and make opportunities for himself to land aren't happening because, like I said, I think that is where the technique of JJ is letting him down. Whereas Logan is using those physical advantages, the height, the reach, and I'm not sure who hits harder, but it doesn't look like getting hit by Logan Paul is a pleasant experience. Yeah, exactly.
It's not fun.
It doesn't look like JJ's managed to land anything he's wanted to land.
I feel like this is a pivotal moment here.
Yeah.
If JJ's going to win this back, he needs to win this round.
Absolutely.
He needs to win this round, desperately.
100%.
If he doesn't win this one, it's 3-0.
Logan Paul paces towards the...
Logan Paul looking relaxed on the ropes.
Commentary desk.
A word in the ear of KSI by the referee. Maybe about a punch after the bell. And now the lads go together.
This referee's let it go well so far. I'm excited to see what he's done.
Logan feinting with the jab. JJ looking to answer. And it's a big one too. And JJ swings with the right but misses. JJ is getting frustrated. Logan with his tongue out. It must be frustrating to get that jab in your face and not be able to do anything about it. Overhand right misses from JJ. But he's going close to Logan.
Every time JJ comes and tries to get on the inside, Logan is just hitting him and clinching.
And that clinch with that wrestling base, you know it's going to be a strength. But JJ comes and Logan's in trouble a little bit here. But he clinches again and it's working every time.
Yeah. Few petty little body shots there then.
JJ knows he needs this round back and he's fighting with everything he's got.
Logan's just as scrappy though.
I like how I'm impressed with Logan. He hasn't got his hands up all the time, but he seems to judge those punches well so far. However, the chain is open. And if JJ can just connect the once, it could change this. And he has connected on the side of the temple from Logan. Logan knows. I think JJ's being very aggressive here. Oh, and that low body and uppercut. There's a low body and then a right hook from JJ there, sorry.
JJ's dodging just as well as Logan is, though.
Oh, high level, lads, high level. Credit to both men. I'm really impressed so far. And it's a big right from Logan, but an answer back from JJ.
What a reply.
Amazing, amazing stuff. KSI with the big right.
He's landing now. He's landing now.
Logan isn't keeping the distance as well as he did in the first two. JJ's having a bit of success now.
I think he sees that overhand right is working. He keeps going back to it.
Logan needs to keep the left hand up for that overhand right, and then make sure he's got a quick answer back for it when it comes in.
The arena responds with a chant of KSI.
KSI misses with a big right hand. Logan can't capitalise though. This must be very tiring at this point.
It's a lot of nerves.
Big uppercut from Logan. JJ doing everything he can.
30 seconds left.
Big round for JJ so far. I do feel like he's possibly edging this round.
Absolutely.
Logan looking a little bit tired now, and JJ lands a jab. Big right from JJ.
And another one. Straight into the clinch again. JJ straight back up. Look at him just waltzing back over to the corner.
So far, Logan judging the distance well, but JJ trying to close the gap.
Referee wants a word.
Serious words had by the referee now.
Rightly so as well. You don't want to see it get scrappy like this. We want to see both these fighters at their very best.
And they are back on their way.
Bell will go any second.
Both lads leaving their chin open. That overhand right by JJ keeps landing. That is a problem for Logan now.
Wide open.
It's coming off time and time again.
JJ.
Logan needs to keep that left hand up.
Bell goes, end of round 3.
Big third round. JJ wins that third round. Vidal Riley looking infused by that. Because Vidal knew he needed that. Vidal's a smart lad.
That's incredible.
It's an important round.
Vidal Riley burst into the ring there and he was in